Boy, what a week it has been, hey? Earthquakes, tsunamis, forest fires, severe heat waves. Oh my goodness. I hope you all are doing well considering all that has been going on. We are doing well where we live. We have good weather. We've been safe. We don't even have too much smog from fires. It's just starting to creep in. So a lot to be grateful for. I have my kids with me again today. We have Trexton and Nevaeh. You'll hear her playing with her phone back there. For this week's grocery haul, my husband's birthday is coming up this week, so I don't have to purchase a lot for it, but I do have to pick up a couple things, so you'll see that. We started today off with going to Surrey Farms. Purchased most of our produce from there. So it's getting warm in here, so I'm gonna leave it short and sweet and head on into Real Canadian Superstore. Fridge and freezer products from Real Canadian Superstore. This vanilla ice cream, it is $5. So the last time I made a pizza, a frozen ice cream pizza, I used too much vanilla ice cream. My brain shut off, I guess. Anyway, so it was more like a pie than a pizza. So my husband has requested for his birthday the same thing that I made for him for Father's Day, which is a Score ice cream pizza. So I purchased the right size of vanilla ice cream this time around, thank goodness. Yeah, $5, used to be $4. Then this Activia, so my kids had a couple already. It was on sale for $5.50. I thought we'd give ourselves a break from the Yops and the frozen yogurt tubes and just get some of these. $6 for this pepperoni. We're gonna have the pepperoni with some baguettes that I purchased today for supper to make like a pizza. Then the Cavendish fries. So I went with potato wedges and French fries. They were 2 for $8 or 1 for $5. So yes, 2 is good. All right, Costco, the chicken breast, $30. Then their dried garlic ribs. Okay, I have been wanting to try these for a little while, but I don't know, I just didn't want to take a big risk. So it's on sale this week, $13. I thought maybe it looks like they taste good on their own, or maybe with some like honey garlic sauce added to it. So we'll see. Okay, eggs, the 24 large eggs. This is $10, $11.50 for the plain Greek yogurt 3-pack. Then more Activia, because this is on sale this week for $8.50, and I'm like, that is a fantastic price. And the best before date is really good, September 1st. So we will definitely enjoy that in a month. Feta cheese, unfortunately, was not on sale. This big container is $15, $3.09 for the coffee creamer. The marbled cheese slices are still on sale, so I purchased another bag or another package this week, $12. Mozzarella cheese, not on sale, unfortunately, $16. Ground beef, I need meat. I need meat this week. Unfortunately, like we just have none, and so that's going to be an expensive week for us. This ground beef, it was $13 a kilogram, and where is the price? Oh, here it is. $35.54 for this. Ouch, beef is never cheap. All right, milk. The $5.54 per 4-liter jug of 2% milk, and then the package of whipped cream, $10. Let's move on to produce, starting with the farm. Some local strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries. The blueberries are $12 for this box. The blackberries are $5, and the strawberries $7. Then from the Okanagan, nectarines and peaches. These are both $3 a pound. Lemons were 69 cents each. I purchased 2. And then Pink Lady apples, $1.50 per pound. Purchased 4. The bag of mini peppers, $3. Then some local green beans. How beautiful are these? So nice. Anyways, $2.50 a pound for those. Then when I was cashing out, I noticed some peach syrup from Summerland Sweets. And I thought, let's make some peaches and cream waffles this week. My husband has requested waffles for his birthday breakfast. So I thought, let's make them peach and enjoy some peach syrup with it. I think that'd be a really nice treat and taste amazing. No produce from Costco this week, but a few items from Superstore, starting with the jalapeno. I have no idea how much this cost because it was per pound, and I actually don't even remember how much per pound it was. So probably didn't cost me very much. But the iceberg lettuce, $3 per one, and they did not look the best. This was the nicest one I could find. So I was kind of surprised that they were $3. Some cilantro, this is 94 cents on sale. I'm just gonna go put it into some water and bring it back to life. Cauliflower on sale this week, $3. Then this giant bag of coleslaw. I needed like a bunch of different cabbages for a meal this week, and I thought, why not just get coleslaw? Seems easier to me. So anyways, $9 for this big bag. Then the Farmer's Market pepper 4-pack is on sale this week for $4. Corn on the cob is on sale this week for 34 cents a cob. A great price, best price I've seen in ages, if not years. And they're like in really good condition too, so that's nice. So I purchased 6. Then garlic is also on sale this week. A 3-pack is 85 cents. Last item, which is also on sale, watermelon, the big ones. These are $5.85, limit of 1. Just a few remaining items from Costco this week. Majority of my bill came from meat and cheese. Well, this was a hunger purchase. This is a peach and mango coconut loaf. So good. And there is an in-store rebate, $2.50 off. So yeah, that's what we got. We're going to enjoy that this afternoon or maybe for dessert tonight. Then only one other item on sale this week, the Hellmann's mayo, $8.50 for this big container. All right, all other items are regular price. So the Kraft peanut butter, well, I think it's like $10.89. I gave in to the kids and they were so excited for me to purchase fake peanut butter. Even though they call it fake peanut butter, they're like, yay. Anyways, there's some baking that I want to do as well with peanut butter. So I thought, okay, well, let's just treat the kids with some smooth, sweet peanut butter. For my husband's birthday, he wants burgers. We still have some smash burgers from last week, but I thought, let's get some nicer buns and toast them up. So these are a bit more money than the other ones I normally buy. The $7.50 for this bag, but special occasion, so lucky him. He also requested some more Harvest Crunch granola for his yogurt bowls in the morning, so I got another box. Not on sale, $12 though for this big one. And then mini wheats, $10, and toilet paper again, $24. Before I get to all the remaining items from Real Canadian Superstore, I did purchase a couple of items from the liquor store today for my husband's birthday. So this Wiser's blend, it was $12 for, was it $3.75? Yeah, $3.75. Okay, anyway, so that's for my husband's birthday, along with 2 lagers. These were on sale, $1 off, so that's kind of nice, $1.50 each. All right, Superstore. Bubbly on sale this week for $4.99. It makes it cheaper than the President's Choice variety. So I went with peach bubbly because that's a nice summer flavor. Then Coca-Cola was on sale for $7. It's interesting because between the Coke and the Pepsi, one will be almost $8 and the other will be on sale for $7, and they just kind of swap a week. So this week it's Coke is a better price, so that's what we purchased. I guess they have a Star Wars themed cans right now. All right, to go with the pepperoni that I purchased and to put with our dinner tonight, $2.20 for some pizza sauce. And then I also purchased 3 baguettes to go, well, to be the crust, to make it nice and easy for me. And these are $1 a piece, and they're actually, they're pretty nice. So anyways, that's our dinner. For my husband's birthday day dinner. I purchased some chips to go with the burger. So ketchup, sour cream and onion, $1.50 per bag. And then for his ice cream pizza, some fudge sauce for $4.50, $6 for Score Bites. I actually went and checked out how much a package of, I think they sell them in fours. Yeah, 4 or 5. Anyways, of the Score bars. So if I could just crunch them up and see if it'd be cheaper. But guess what? They're the exact same price, but less amount in with the chocolate bar. So yeah, I think it was 4 for $6. Ouch. Anyway, so the Score Bites won. And we'll have some left over to go with some ice cream another time. And then for the crust for the frozen pizza, it's the chocolate crumbs. This was $3.50. For him, just for treats, the Jolly Ranchers, this was the last day that they were on sale. So I went with the gummies. He loves Jolly Rancher gummies. One was sour and then just original. These are $2 per package. And last but not least, peanut butter M&Ms are his favorite. They're on sale this week for $11 for the big bag, $2 each for the candles. All right, Truxton's request this week was Takis, $3 for the intense nacho. He wanted the blue ones, but I was like, no, that level of coloring is just too much for me. Olives, $1.79 per can, and then $4 each for the family size boxes of Shreddies. Went with honey and original, gonna put them together. And I believe this was a limit of 4. $3 for the Everything Bagels. They are still on the Everything Bagel kick. They did request Country Harvest as the no name is very tasteless. And yeah, so it was $1 more, but from what I hear, a world better. Nevaeh has asked for Jell-O. This was $1.24. Then these Doritos, I'm gonna have to put a post-it note on them for the children not to eat. This is for our supper this week. It's called like Dorito salad. Kind of just looks like a nice taco salad. We'll see how it is. $2.75 for that, and then $5 for some avocado spray oil. I really don't like the spray oils, but it's needed in a couple of the recipes I'm finding just to make the items crispier. So I thought, okay. And then I did look on the back of this and there's no propane. Propane, who wants to eat propane? Like, it's just shocking to me that that's allowed in a canned item that you ingest. So anyways, thank God, no propane in that one. I can't believe I actually have to say that. Salad dressings are on sale this week at $2.75. I purchased honey mustard because the honey mustards that you can find are more for sandwiches, right, than a dip. And I can't find a good honey mustard dip. If you guys know of any, let me know. But like to dip fries and chicken strips in, that'd be really great if you know of where I can purchase it or what brand. Yes, I'm having a really hard time. All right, so I'm gonna make some homemade chicken strips. That's why I have the panko, $4 for this big container. And then they did not have my Asian sesame salad dressing sauce to make my stir fry. So I found this honey hoisin sauce, $3.50 for this jar, and I'm hoping it is good. It sounds good to me. Pickles, $3.24 for the jar. Then the large oats, actually all the oats in this size of bag are on sale this week for $2.85. Non-food items, some hand lotion, Cake brand, $10. For the boys, some Live Clean hand soap, $5.50. $10 for some face wash, and then $7 for the sponge towel, paper towel. This was just, they actually had 3 on sale. This one had the most papers per roll, so I went with it. Whew, this week's haul is so big. So big. I ran out of so many, well, not so many. I ran out of dinners and so much, like the toilet paper, the paper towel, my husband's birthday, stocking up on the fresh produce. It was a lot this week, and unfortunately way over budget, and it's going to take me probably close to an hour and a half to put it all away. So Real Canadian Superstore, $200. The Farm, $50. And Costco was $250. So $500. Yikes. Saying that, we are stocked up on a lot of meat now, which is good because we won't need to buy it again for a little while. And yeah, that's the good news. And as you can see from the items that I purchased, I have done my homework this week and I have a few new meals that I'm going to try out with my family, see if they like. This time of year, I find it really hard to know what to do for dinners because those hotter, heavier, savory foods kind of like repel me and quite a few of the members of our family. So trying to find lighter meals that aren't just salads and like hamburgers, hot dogs, like out of that realm, it's hard for me to think of what to do. So I have I've done some investigation and I've come up with some new meals, which are, you know, some of them are salads, but they're different kinds of salads. So hopefully some new family hits come from that. All right, everyone, I gotta get back to work and put all of this away. I hope that you have a really great week ahead of you, and I hope that you enjoyed this grocery haul. If you did, please give it a like and come back next week to see what I pick up my family of 6 then. Bye, everyone.